It is time! I will bring it down! You will kill it!
Kratos has faced gods, monsters, and legends, but these 10 bosses nearly stopped the ghost of Sparta. The God of War series is filled with brutal battles, but some enemies push Kratos beyond his limits. These are the 10 bosses who tested the ghost of Sparta the most. Now with this, we begin our video. Here are the top 10 bosses who are the hardest to beat indeed. But before we begin the video, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel and get us to 5,000 subscribers. Here we go. Starting off the list at number 10, we've got Hercules from God of War 3, the mighty champion of Olympus. Alongside that, he's the strongest demigod Kratos has ever faced. Hercules was driven by jealousy and the desire to prove himself superior. He challenges Kratos in a brutal arena fight, armed with the Nemean cestus. Why he's considered hard? Hercules has extremely powerful melee attacks that deal huge damage. He has the ability to cast ground slam shockwaves that are mostly difficult to dodge. The arena constantly breaks apart during the battle, creating chaos. This right requires quick dodging and perfect timing to counter his brutal combos. At number 9, we have the Hydra from God of War 2. The Hydra is a nightmare of chaos, multi-headed, constantly moving and regenerating. If you ignore any head, you have to target weak points, dodge deadly tentacle strikes, and time every attack perfectly. Why she's considered hard? The Hydra is a multi-headed sea serpent, and each head attacks independently, and some regenerate if not destroyed. The Hydra's size and constant movement makes dodging unpredictable attacks extremely hypertense. You have to manage multiple targets at once while avoiding water, AoE attacks, and crusting strikes. At number 8, we have Ares from God of War 1. Ares is the god of war himself. Until he got absolutely smacked by Kratos, fair crash out in it. Ares can summon minions and uses magic in deadly combos. A true final boss challenge. You will need precise and perfect timing and great strategy to survive the godly showdown. Why he's considered hard? Ares is the first truly multi-stage final boss. He summons minions, attacks with range, magic, and melee combos. It requires strategic weapon use and quick dodged and timing for counterattacks. At number 7, Hades has secured his position from God of War 3, the god of the underworld. The god of the underworld brings multi-stage combat, minions, and devastating scythe attacks. You must balance offense with survival, juggling enemies while dodging massive attacks. Why he's considered hard? It is a multi-stage fight with giant scythe, minion summon, and fast combos. Hades can punish a single mistake with heavy attacks. Missed you attack can cause a full health bar. A full health bar indeed. At number 6, we have Thanatos from God of War, Ghost of Sparta. Thanatos is the enormous Greek god of death. Thanatos has massive react, fast combos, enormous reach, and relentless spirit summoning abilities. Defeating him requires precise timing, combos, and managing space to avoid being overwhelmed. Number 5, the god of the ocean, Poseidon. Poseidon is the god of the seas, a massive sea god using water tentacle strikes and lightning strikes. Why he's considered hard? On higher difficulties like Chaos Mode, as an example, Poseidon is a notorious run-ender because his trident slams and lightning discharges are often two-shot kills, means a single mistimed dodge can end the run. You're constantly shifting, which messes with your depth perception. Alongside that, you have to track the hippocampi claws swiping from the sides while simultaneously jumping over the trident's AOE electrical pulses. At number 4, we have the main character's father. Of course, dude, it's Zeus from God of War 3, the ultimate Greek god of thunder and lightning. Zeus isn't just powerful, he's a tactical, nightmarish boss. His lightning strikes, unpredictable combos, and suddenly arena hazards keep you on the edge. One wrong move, and you're blasted across the battlefield. Zeus tests not just your skills, but your endurance and patience. He's your goddamn father in the game. Kill him with respect. Why Zeus is considered hard? Fast, punishing attacks, multi-phase battle with environmental hazard, and requires flawless parrying and dodging. At number 3, we have Sigrun, the queen of the Valkyries from God of War 2018. Sigrun moves faster than the eye can follow, strikes without mercy. Her combos are a deadly dance of steel along with magic. Sigrun blends melee, magic, and flight seamlessly. One wrong dodge, one missed parry, and Sigrun's relentless combos can wipe you out immediately. She demands perfect timing, elite strategy, and constant focus. Only the sharpest Spartan can survive this ultimate test. At number 2, we have Thor from God of War Ragnarök. Bro literally got killed by his father. LOL. What a disappointment. Anyways, jokes aside, Thor is raw power incarnate. Mjolnir swings, shockwaves, and thunder strikes keep you constantly moving. He reads your moves and punishes hesitation or greed. One misstep and the god of thunder can obliterate you. Why's that big belly guy is hard to beat? Mix of melee, AOE, and ranged attacks. Extremely high damage potential. It requires patience, precision, and timing. Of course it will. And finally, at number 1, the hardest boss in the God of War franchise. GOW from God of War Ragnarök. GOW is the hardest boss in the Norse realm. Her speed and agility is unmatched. Her attacks are relentless, and she punishes hesitation like no other. God damn it! 1 bar of health left? One misstep and she ends the fight. Her combos mix range strikes, rapid melee, and unblockable magic. Flawless execution, perfect timing, and elite focus is required. Why is she considered the hardest boss ever in the entire God of War franchise? Let me tell you, mortal, she's got extremely high speed and combos. GOW punishes even the smallest mistakes. She demands flawless dodging, parrying, and stamina management. And with that, the video comes to an end. I hope you like this top 10 hardest bosses ever in God of War. Drop your opinions in the comments about which position should be reorganized. See you in the next video.